We're back at it again with another NBA mock draft here on the Basketball Zone Cowbell Kingdom YouTube channel. Today we're doing 6 through 10, but let's recap real fast what happened in the first mock draft. At number 1 we had Cade. At number 2 we had Jalen Green going to the Raptors because we had the Raptors trading with the Rockets. That was a very action-packed trade. Then we have the Cavs taking Evan Mobley. Then we have the Raptors taking Suggs and the Magic taking Kuminga. Let's refresh that, and we will have Cade going to the Pistons still. And if the Rockets keep number 2, I still think Green goes there. But one trade that I want to talk about today is the Oklahoma City Thunder moving up to number 2 with the Rockets and trading away some very valuable assets. We'll get into that in a little bit, but then the same order would remain, which would be Mobley going 3. Then Suggs going to the Raptors at 4, which would be a great fit. He would be a great replacement for a guy like Kyle Lowry. Complete winner. The guy is a true professional. I love Jalen Suggs. A lot of people may think that he's a better prospect than Jalen Green. I wouldn't be shocked if he's a better NBA player, honestly. All 4 of these players, Cade, Green, Mobley, and Suggs, they are top-tier talents. So if they want to stay there and not give up that many assets, I think Suggs would be an excellent addition to that Raptor squad. And at number 5, Kuminga would still be going to the Orlando Magic. So let's get to it. So the first thing that the Oklahoma City Thunder would do, I believe, to trade up to get number 2 and get Jalen Green would be to give up a guy like Dort, who is extremely valuable. I know a lot of Thunder fans are like, no, I don't want to get rid of Dort. Fact of the matter is, I always tell Kings fans, Raptor fans, Pistons fans, all fans, you have to give up something good in return to get the asset, the player that you are looking for. So in this case, it would be a swap from 6 to 2, Dort and the number 16 pick that the Thunder received from the Boston Celtics. To me, that trade makes sense if in fact they are head over heels for Jalen Green. That is the only way I see that happening, for Green to be in an OKC Thunder uniform next season. You gotta give up something good. The Rockets are in a great position at number 2. They have all the leverage, so you can't say, well, I'm gonna give them all these picks. They don't care about that. They want a very good basketball player, and that's Dort, man. Guy can do it all defensively, extremely versatile. So obviously it hurts. But knowing the Thunder, they can always find a guy like that. They have a great reputation in developing defensive players, a great reputation in developing good players overall. So if that gets you a chance to hit the lottery with a superstar talent like Jalen Green, and you add that to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a star in his own right, that is a duo for the next decade that a lot of people, Thunder fans and NBA fans, should be looking forward to. So at number 6, the Rockets have a huge decision to make, to either take Scotty Barnes, who I believe in my big board is my second overall best player, but they can also make a phone call to the New Orleans Pelicans and try and trade for Brandon Ingram. So this is what I would do. Let me know if Rocket fans or Pelicans fans agree to this. The Houston Rockets would be trading away Eric Gordon, Jae'Sean Tate, the number 6 pick and the number 24 pick, which came from the Milwaukee Bucks, for Brandon Ingram. That is a hell of a package for BI. Why does this make sense? You add shooting around Zion Williamson and Eric Gordon. You add toughness, versatility with Jae'Sean Tate. You add the number 6 pick, which is crucial here because at number 6 now, if this happens, the Pelicans will draft James Bouknight, who is just rising on everybody's boards. The kid is a microwave scorer. He is a hell of a basketball player. That would make complete sense around Zion Williamson. And then you get that late first-round pick where you can go a stretch big in this draft. That makes a lot of sense to me. And then for the Rockets, they get an all-star and giving up all these assets. I love the trade. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Does this make the Rockets better now with Christian Wood, B.I., and Kevin Porter Jr.? Who knows? It's looking real good and it's looking real interesting. So if the Pelicans in this hypothetical mock draft go with James Bouknight at number 6, which is very probable because I see him going from anywhere from 6 to 10. Then that means that Scotty Barnes is available at number 7 for the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is a blessing in disguise for the Dubs. They get Scotty Barnes at 7. No brainer. Oh my gosh, he fell to number 7. Wow. The Warriors are that much better and that much closer to being the top of the West once again. You're telling me that Scotty Barnes is now under Draymond Green, who is a Draymond Green type player? Wow. And then at his pro day, his jumper is looking so smooth and he's answering a lot of questions. I know guys typically look good in one-on-one workouts, but I was very interested to see how his jumper, how his mechanics look like. And I tell you what, his mechanics look really solid. So I'm very excited because if his jump shot translate, he is a star in the NBA. No questions asked. At number 8, the Orlando Magic have an abundance of options to choose from. And already having drafted Jonathan Kuminga in this mock draft, I see them taking Davion Mitchell to add to the defensive versatility of the team. He's a solid Marcus Smart type player. He's a hound on defense. He's a winner. He brings it every single night. That's what you want in any basketball player, especially a rookie prospect coming into your program. I love Davion Mitchell for the Orlando Magic here. It's a nice draft if you can get Jonathan Kuminga and Davion Mitchell. At number 9, the Sacramento Kings are in a great position to make a big-time move. They can either stay at number 9 and draft their guy, and they'll have a lot of options to choose from, or they can make the trade that I spoke about in a different video, and that was to go get Ben Simmons. There is a little bit of a wrinkle to it, and this is what the wrinkle is. If the Kings move on from the number 9 pick, they can package up the number 9 pick, Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, and Harrison Barnes for Ben Simmons, George Hill, and Anthony Tolliver. Now, there is an extra wrinkle to that because I wouldn't want to give up the number 9 pick. I would prefer to give up the number 22 pick and a 2024 first round pick, lottery protected. So this is how it would be. It would be Marvin Bagley, Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, a 2022 unprotected first round pick, and a 2024 lottery protected first round pick for Ben Simmons, Anthony Tolliver, and George Hill. Obviously, that's more of a salary replacement, add-ons there. I think the Kings don't keep neither Hill or Anthony Tolliver. It's a hell of a trade for both teams. It's a win-now trade for the Philadelphia 76ers, in my opinion. You add Harrison Barnes, you add Buddy Hield, you add a nice backup in Marvin Bagley that if he stays healthy could be big for them. Learning under a guy like Joel Embiid. So there's a lot of good things to like. Then the Philadelphia 76ers would go out and get Kyle Lowry. So if you have Kyle Lowry, Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield, and Marvin Bagley, now that team I see competing for an NBA championship. So from the Kings' perspective, you have Ben Simmons, Tyrese Halliburton, and De'Aaron Fox. It doesn't get any better than that. And if you can keep the number 9 pick, you now draft my guy, Alperen Sengun, the Turkish MVP at 18 years old. That's a hell of a trade, if you ask me. Here's a kid who can do it all offensively, but hasn't shown to be deadly from the three-point line as of yet. But I believe he will because his mechanics are great. He didn't take many shots in the Turkish league from beyond the arc, and the ones that he take, as I've said before, he didn't make. That's okay. His jump shot looks great. He can hit the mid-range shot. He's a great roller with his back to the basket. He has just great footwork. He has all the moves in the toolbox. He would be a great fit with Ben Simmons, with Tyrese, with De'Aaron Fox. I love that fit there. So if they could keep number 9, they go Sengun at 9, and they get Ben Simmons. That is a hell of a deal. That is a hell of an offseason for the Sacramento Kings. Now, let's move on to number 10. I know this has been an action-packed mock draft / trade show. At number 10, the Pelicans will draft Moses Moody, 3-and-D type kid. He wasn't great from beyond the arc, in college under my guy Eric Musselman, but I do see his shot translating. He's a solid athlete, not a great athlete, but a good athlete, and he just makes sense. Again, adding more shooting, more versatility alongside Zion Williamson, your main piece. I like the fit here a lot. What did you guys think about this mock draft with all these hypothetical trades on draft night? Let me know if you agree or disagree. And if you enjoy this type of content, please like, share, and subscribe for more NBA content like this. You can also check out all of our NBA draft breakdowns here on the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. So on behalf of the entire Basketball Zone Cowboy King family, we thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.